皆さんこんにちは. Hello, I'm Taku from Tokyo. Welcome to my video. Today I'd like to talk about why Japanese don't like foreigners. If you live in Japan, you might wonder whether Japanese people accept non-Japanese people. Also, if you already lived in Japan, you could have experienced being disliked by Japanese people, and you could wonder why this could happen. In this video, I'd like to introduce why Japanese people don't possibly like foreigners, and you could understand how the Japanese are thinking. Before moving on to the topic, let me introduce myself a little. I'm Taku from Tokyo, Japan, and I was born and raised here in Tokyo, and I understand Japanese people's way of thinking. Okay, move on to the topic. Why Japanese don't like foreigners? To be honest, many Japanese don't dislike foreigners, but most Japanese don't have experience communicating with foreigners, so most of them make strange, unfriendly reactions to seeing foreigners. First, most Japanese don't have the experience to be with foreigners. In Japan, 97.8% of people living are pure Japanese, and also 99%, almost 100% of people living there speak Japanese as their mother tongue language. Furthermore, most of the foreigners living in Japan are from China, Korea, or Taiwan, having similar ethnicity. So the majority of Japanese don't have a chance to see other ethnic foreigners. Moreover, in the Edo period in Japan, around 400 years ago, the government at that time, Tokugawa Shogunate, had a policy of national isolation for the whole period of the Edo 268 years, and Japanese historically didn't have much experience contacting with foreigners. The island country surrounded by sea could be the cause of non-contacting foreigners as well. Second, Japanese are not good at foreign language. The majority of Japanese are not keen to study foreign languages and are also not good at it. And this could be cause unfriendly attitude to foreigners. Let me pick the example of English. Japanese average score of TOEFL, test of English as a foreign language, is one of the lowest in all Asian countries. The Japanese average score is 71 out of 71 out of 120, whereas all Asian countries average is 81 out of 120. Japanese people are not much keen to study foreign languages. Thus, if Japanese people find foreigners outside, they try not to interact with foreigners as much as possible, since they don't want to speak a foreign language. Third, Japanese don't show interest in foreign countries and people. Many Japanese people don't much show interest in foreign countries and people. Most of them are comfortable living in Japan because Japan has enough infrastructure, social welfare, and lucrative jobs, and they are not necessarily eager to study a foreign language to get out of Japan. Everything necessary is available here for Japanese people. For example, I have a young brother who doesn't like any foreign countries and of course never visited any of the countries, and he doesn't eat foreign-based food, even foreign chocolate or snacks. He's kind of too picky. However, the circumstance in Japan is gradually changing. Japan currently has the third largest economy, but due to an aged society, 30 years of stagnant economy, and so on, and I consider that the presence of Japan is gradually weakening. Maybe more and more especially younger generations, have an interest in studying or working abroad in the future due to that reason. If you have experienced being insulted by Japanese people, you can just ignore them, because the Japanese who insult foreigners usually don't have confidence, don't have outstanding skills or occupations in themselves, and to cover up their lack of confidence, they try to have a sense of superiority by criticizing a minority of people. Those people often have low self-esteem, and you can just ignore them. Conclusion. In this video, I introduced why Japanese don't like foreigners. In fact, they don't hate foreigners, but they don't have much experience communicating with foreigners, and this causes their unfriendly reactions. Also, if you have met a person who insults you, foreigners, you can just imagine that those who look down on you have less self-respect in their daily life, and just ignore them. Okay, thank you for watching this video till the end. See you next time.